Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So today's question is, who is your favorite soap opera character? Now it could be from YNR, B&B, Days, GH, and it could be more than one. Um, let's kind of keep it a little short. Maybe we'll say your top three. Your top three favorite soap opera characters. Now, once again, I'm also trying this on StreamYard. I want to see how it goes and make sure everything is good. Spiderquake was good. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? The hell is this? Mm, okay. Black Mom was good. Nate, what is good? How you doing today? I want to make sure everything is good. How's the? I'm assuming that the audio is good. I'm hoping that the audio is good. Ava, Jason, and Sunny. Okay. Stacks is in the chat. Okay. How you doing today, Stacks? How are you doing today? How's it going, Black Mon? Hope everyone is doing good. Today was a hell of a day. It was a hell of a day. Ava, Jason, Sunny, Maxie, Sam, and Nina. Okay, wow. Okay, Spiderquake. Okay, Black Mon. Okay, I'm glad you're doing good. Hill is in the chat. What's good? How you doing today? Got 10 people so far. My goodness, and it's only been like a minute, like maybe 2 minutes since I joined. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Like I said, I'm still trying StreamYard, so I want to know how is the picture, how's the audio. Monique is in the chat. What's good? Victor Lord. Now, Monique, you say Victor Lord. That's from One Like to Live, right? Hills is Stephanie Forrester. She had common sense. Okay. Spider Cook, when did you start hating Nina? Uh, honestly, told you, I started hating Nina. Um, okay, Auto 20. Yes, I do. Okay, I started hating. I started disliking Nina when she came out the Willow. Sam is in the chat. Okay, Sam is Sunny, Christina, and Ava. Okay, all right. I mean, Auto 20 to each his own. To each his own. Yeah, Spider Quick. I just like when she did that. I just didn't like her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate her, but I wasn't a huge fan of her after that. Stacks is Stephanie Forrester, Taylor, Phyllis, Adam, Chelsea, Jason Carly, with Sunny, but no more. Yeah. Yeah, Spider Quick. She was dead wrong for that. Oh, yeah, sure. Ask me. What's good, Kevin? Spider Quick, then at the boss, Shella found out about the baby. The name shows have nudity. Um, no, out of 20, I really can't. Oof. I don't know, Kevo. I don't know if I actually could do that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can do that because there's a certain level of trust. Like if you can sell out anyone, if you can sell out all of them, then What's to stop them from selling me out? What's good, Alicia? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So yeah, Capo, I don't know. I don't. I would say no. I can't be able to trust them. Spider Quick, I saw. Oh, Alicia, what's good? I don't know if I said that, but it was good. How you doing today? Thank you for joining. Spider Quick, I'm like 20 minutes in on GH. I had a lot of internet issues earlier today, which is why a lot of reviews didn't get put out because it was um it was acting very wonky. It was acting very wonky today. But it started working tonight, so I'm gonna catch up on some stuff. I'm gonna see GH tonight. Well, I'm gonna finish watching GH. Yeah, Spider Quake. It didn't really look that interesting to be honest. And normally, I mean, I would skip it, but do my reviews. So fortunately, skipping it's not an option for me. But once I do my review, it could definitely be an option for a lot of other people. But yeah, no, Kev, well, I wouldn't be able to trust them. Not be able to trust them. And no, 20, no, I can't name any shows. Most of the stuff, what, honestly, I can't even really sit there and talk to you about this on here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Auto 20. I mean, if that's your opinion. I've never been there, so I can't tell you. I can't tell you which one is better. Cannot tell you. Really, Spiderquake? Wow. I mean, I know Trina and Rory. The last time I checked, like they were in the bed for a little bit, and then of course, Trina was not there thinking about Spencer. Alicia Glass, somebody kept Josh busy. I honestly told you that was a good scene though between Cam and Spencer. That was probably the best. Well, probably the best part. I don't know. I really like Cam and Spencer's friendship. Like I really love their friendship. I'm not huge into couplings and stuff like that, but when it comes towards friendships, it's like Xander and Jack. Like I really love their friendship. Oh, okay, Spider Quake. Blackmon, Douglas, Maggie, Days, Faith, Ava, Sunny's daughter, Christina on GH because they are the only ones that have sense. Yeah. Well, Blackmon, there was a point where Christina didn't exactly have that much sense, but she did wise up late. I mean, she did wise up later on today. Well, wouldn't that be interesting, Spider Quake? Wouldn't that be interesting if that's what happened? I mean, it would kind of be somewhat of a shame because Josh is clearly not ready to have children. And I don't even know if she can actually, I don't even know how that would work with her one kid. That's another thing. As far as Josh getting pregnant. I don't know if that would even work. Don't know if that would even work. Oh, okay, Auto 20. I mean, me too, but I just don't see the need to actually. I don't see a need to actually talk about that. But um, I, I don't know what to say to that. Me too, I guess. Oh, by the way, I checked out that other girl that you recommended. Um, the one that you said that was Dick Fit. She was okay. Let's just sit there and say I didn't do that much research. Okay, I did not do that much research on that girl. It didn't really seem. Eh. But yeah. Um, So yeah, I want to sit there and ask about who was people's favorite characters on well all the shows. Yeah, Otto 20. Yeah, no, I looked her up yesterday. She's okay. It's okay. Wasn't super great. I don't know what I was expecting, but she, she's okay. But I want to sit there and ask that question of the day: who was everyone's favorite character on these different shows? A lot of times I ask questions that are somewhat negative, like Kenya is in the chat. Oh, by the way, there's ice. Seriously, I had to go back. I had to go back. I didn't mind the other one, but I had to go back. How you doing, Kenya? Oof. Hey, Spider Quake. That was kind of dark, but okay. Blackmon. Yeah. I didn't watch today's episode. I saw yesterday's. What's good, Jonathan? Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure to see you. I didn't watch. Yeah, I didn't watch today's episode, but I saw yesterday's episode. Paris is an idiot. Okay, I'm just gonna sit there and say straight up, Paris is a moron. You know that this woman is married. You know that Hope is married. Why the hell would you sit there and be like, oh, I saw you checking out Thomas. It's okay that you're married. You still have eyes. Yeah, it's a thing called respect, you idiot. Like, what? Yeah, I heard about Maya. Yeah, Kenya, it is almost Friday. Oh, okay, Blackman, I gotta check it out. Really? Okay. All right, it's pretty quick. I gotta finish. Yeah, I gotta. When I finish watching it, I'll definitely see what you're talking about. I don't know. I mean, plus today kind of started off slow. Selena was there, so that was interesting. Yeah, can you? I'm like, why are you sitting there trying to goat her to say something that she feels uncomfortable saying? And when did she start acting so thirsty to Thomas again? Last time I checked, she was all like, "I'm in a committed relationship." Like, what? What's good, Queen of the South? How you doing tonight? Today? Tonight? I'm assuming it's tonight. Oh, that's a shame, Spider Quake. Yeah, Jonathan, I heard that Maya was an interesting story. I heard from what I understand that she was trans, which is surprising because Dubai and everything like that. And if you know Dubai, you know that they don't rock with the LGBT. Kenny, what's the mannequin? Of course, Queen herself. It's always good to see you, and I always love to sit there and ask how each and every single one of the people who come on are doing. You know, and I appreciate you being here, Queen yourself. Oh, Alicia, Patch and Kate, Patch and Kayla on days. Sonny and Carly on, yeah. Alicia, I feel like, and this could just be me, but I feel like Patch and Kayla was supposed to be like Spencer, like Luke and Laura on GH. I feel like they were supposed to be that version on days. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel like they kind of set them up. Oh, okay, Alicia. Okay, yeah. Like I'm 20 minutes into it, so I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna finish watching it tonight. Oh, okay, Kenya. That's wild. That's wild. And I love how her mother kept I love how his mother tried to kept playing things down like, oh, he just has some issues. Like, no, 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 sweetheart. It wasn't just some issues. Yes, Jonathan, yes. Plus, it's less commercials and there's no interruptions. So that's awesome. Okay. All right, Spider Quake. Then we definitely gonna. Yeah, I mean, well, I want you to go to school. But if you don't go to school, then we're gonna have something. We can sit there and chat about B&B and Y&R. B&B is short, so if you don't have a lot of time, watch B&B. If you have time, I would sit there and say watch Y&R. I would sit there and say watch Y&R because B&B is short, but you could. I feel like with Y&R, you might be able to get much more out of it today. Like you might be able to understand what's going on if since you're new. Yeah, Jonathan, that's what I'm hearing. Or you haven't celebrated. You have what Spider Quick, you have or you haven't celebrated for 2 or 3 years. Oh, Alicia Bo and Hope. Really on days. Oh, so Bo and Hope was supposed to be like Luke and Laura. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Spider Quick. It didn't seem like it was so good, but I didn't finish watching it, so Stacks Victor needs to be handled, but nobody fears Sonny no more. Yeah. Oh, Spider Quick, you haven't. Okay. I mean, I haven't either. So I really haven't either. Okay. Yeah, Kenya. Yeah, I mean, Neil is supposed to be Devon's father, right? Not like bio father, but still. N- What? Oh, no, I didn't get that far into it. I only got like maybe 20 minutes into it. So, but that's going to be interesting to talk about on tonight's review. Yeah, Kenya, me too. Kenya, Jason was my guy. Yeah, it's quite quick. I usually sleep on like um Halloween and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Kenvo. Yeah, I mean Kenvo. Yeah, this dude definitely seems kind of like a loser. He seems like a loser, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Black Mom. Who's that? I never heard of that name, that character before. Yeah, Spider Quick. I mean, November's around the corner, sweeps weeks and everything. That seems like Alicia's style. Yeah, no, Jonathan, I heard about that. Now, what I don't understand, what people are saying, like, okay, so what happened with the actor that passed away in real life? Like, what's the story behind that? Because I feel like there's very conflicting stories. Jonathan, Cheech had a better storyline last year. Yeah, yeah, they did. Oh, Blackmon, Neil's wife and Lily's mom. Oh, okay. Blackmon, what happened to that character? I had to go back. I had to go back and do it for the winning battery. Yeah, Kevo. Mm. I mean, a lot of people sit there and try to act tough. She fell off on a cliff. What do you mean she fell off on a cliff? I mean, like, being with the dude that seems like a loser is falling off the cliff, or like, what do you mean? Oh, oh, I'm sorry, Black. Never mind. I thought okay. The speed of this goes a little bit differently. She fell. Oh, Black man, she fell off a cliff. Wow. I don't know how to take that, Black man. That kind of seems kind of comedic, but okay. Oh, she also likes you down. So what you gonna do about that, Kevin? That's the question. What are you gonna do about that? Yeah, I saw it. I saw that queen yourself. I'm like, what are you sitting there making out with this dude? You're thinking about somebody else. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I remember that queen yourself. I did see up to that part. Hmm. I mean, Kevin, you really think this? I mean, you think this woman is you think this girl's worth fighting for? I mean, I get that, Kevin, but do you think it's? Come on, man. No, I'm being dead serious, Kevin. You think it's worth fighting him over? Like, I mean, listen, I don't know what she looks like. She's in high school, so clearly I'm not going to sit there and be giving any descriptions. But I'm like, you know, I don't, no, 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 don't hide. I don't. No, no. I'm just saying, though, Cavill. Like, you really think it's? Hmm, I don't know. I don't think anyone's worth actually ever like fighting over, especially on a physical note. But hey, bro, that's just me. Yeah, Cavill, but I wasn't. DC, I wasn't trying to highlight the comments. I was trying to block someone else. DC, did you get my text? I mean, careful. There's a fine line between defending someone and you fighting them just to sit there and be with someone. Ooh, that's a good question, Jonathan. Maybe Ava? Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, DC. Kind of weird. It didn't actually even vibrate. Yeah, but Stacks, at this point, we all know that Brooklyn is we all know that Brooklyn is toxic for Chase. But no, my bad, DC, my bad. Jonathan says I think it might be Susan. Hmm, might be Susan. Susan. Now who's I'm sitting there trying to think again, like Jonathan, like who is Susan again? Like Susan Banks? Because that's the only Susan I can think of. Yeah, DC, honestly, to tell you the truth, it's just never really, it's not worth it. Ooh, Susan. Oh, Susan Banks. Okay, that's. I'm like when you said yeah, Susan Banks. That's I was like snippet. Trying to think about that for a minute. Thank you, Jonathan. I wouldn't rock with him, Kevo. I wouldn't rock with him. But I would sit there and let her know, like that's the kind of dude that's what kind of dude you rocking with. You know, if she wants to sit there and continue to be with him, then that's on her. But give her a heads up though. Yes, I did Spider Quake. I did. November 11th is coming out, so I'll see that the following week. Um, I'll see that the following week. I always gotta sit there and support the Marvel or anything Marvel live action. Stacks, I like her, but she's flat wrong. Yeah, Spider Quake. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't a super fan of the first one. I love all the Marvel movies, but maybe just I can see how it can be unnecessary though. It, exactly, DC. Cavill, you should listen to DC. My dude's speaking facts. Yeah, Kenya, but that is Brooklyn's way though. It's to always dig herself into a hole. Yeah, I mean, Cavill. Here's the thing. If it comes down to defending yourself, then yeah, yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for defending himself. Yeah, Cavill. I mean, at the end of the day, you got better things to be doing now too. You know, you got the music career going on, so just think about that stuff before you start getting into that. I wouldn't say all that, DC, but yeah, Spider Quick. I mean, I didn't really want to see all that, if I'm going to be honest. But I did love the movie. I did love the movie. My boo thinks you can be cool. You can be cool with him. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Kevin will talk to him first. You got too much going for you, so I mean, like I said, that's my advice. Jonathan, I'm hoping that he goes back to Gwen because Sarah is very judgmental. She is judgmental as hell. So I'm more for Xander and Gwen. Hmm, I mean, Spider Quick, you have more compassion than I do. I'll say that. I feel like Wanda, she went a little bit too far. What's good, Jessica? How you doing tonight? Yeah, no, not not really, DC, not really. Because Nate chose to work for Devon. More or less, Brooklyn. I mean, more or less, Chase is only doing this for Brooklyn. Me too, Jonathan. Me too. But isn't uh, Jonathan? I thought that Xander was more like Scottish or something. Ah, okay. All right, so quite yeah. No, I haven't watched the Oscars. I don't. Not really my scene. Oh, oh, okay, DC. Wow, I didn't know all that. Mm, that's true. That's true, Jessica. But I mean, in all reality, Jessica, do you really think that Brooklyn will listen? Let's think about this. We're talking about Brooklyn here. Right? Sky Quick says it was Kim's fault. What are you talking about? It was Kim's fault. Uh, I did not know that, DC. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Jonathan. But it's not even just a British couple. It's just more that Gwen is not as judgmental as Sarah is. I get what you're saying, DC. I do. What's good, Karen? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's really good to see you. Yeah, it's quite quick. I don't even know who watches the Oscars, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I haven't watched the Oscars in years. I don't really plan on watching it. Oh, yeah, of course, DC, of course. My bad, Spider Quake. Because when you said Oscar, I'm just thinking, I don't know why. I thought I saw another S in there. Okay, yeah, Oscar, yeah. Yeah, DC, like I said, I know that Leo and Sonny are gonna hook up. What's good, Clark? How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Yeah, me too, DC. Me too. Me too. You know, DC, we actually do gotta do a live together now. That's another thing I want to sit there and talk to you about is doing another live stream together. Exactly. Exactly, Jonathan. And you know Sarah would have. Yes, by the quick, I saw a little bit of the previews, like not just like the previews for the whole week or whatever. Yeah, Karen. I mean, I've been over that. I've been over it. Yeah, no, that's fine, DC. That's totally fine. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you was at work. I don't know. I had the idea in my head, and I was like, oh, let me just call him up. Yeah, Jonathan. But you know, here's the thing, though. Sonny's lonely. Sonny is lonely. Okay, lonely, and you know what that leads to. Ooh, you think so, Clark? What makes you okay? What makes you say that? No, I haven't noticed. You see, he always seems like he's cringing. What's good, Sierra? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, no, but like I said, I don't know. I just had to call. I mean, I just had the idea. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm using Streamyard. Let me just sit there and call him up to see what he's doing. Yeah, that's true. That's true, That's true, Jonathan. Yeah, that research. But I gotta tell you, DC. Me doing that research project yesterday, it wasn't all that. You know, Spider Quake. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Now that I got the StreamYard. we're gonna sit there and work something out. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. You know, Sierra, I haven't finished watching it, but a lot of people are saying it wasn't worth watching today. A lot of people are saying it wasn't worth watching. Oh, you know what, DC? I'm gonna be honest. I had to actually step away from Brock. I had to step away from James's live stream today. Like I got incredibly pissed off, and I actually had to sit there and step away. Yeah, Lisa, you know it's weird because when I think of Sunny, I only think of one Sunny. But yeah, I um I don't know, Jessica. I feel like maybe they go back, you know, that they're old friends or whatever. Even though Lucy gets on Sunny's nerves. Yeah, Spider Quick, they're friends. Um, you know, DC, I don't. When James said that, you know, he liked the fact that Mariah was a diva and stuff like that, it there was something that just seriously pissed me off. You know, like I gotta get my thoughts together because I'm gonna be honest, I'm still pissed off about that. Like I'm genuinely angry about that. Really, Clark? Okay. No, DC, it was pretty much what James and Smith they're talking about as far as him supporting Mariah Carey or supporting that POS of a person. That's literally okay. Now I'm just getting the other text. Okay, when I was saying, yeah, Jessica. I mean, I've seen him in scenes briefly, but you know, Spider Quick. That's what me and DC trying to work out as far as doing another collab. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, Jessica. I've seen him in like brief scenes or whatever for a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, you know, Sonny. I mean, I feel like that's something that Sonny would do as far as trying to help try to find Lucy. Yeah, Lisa, they've crossed paths before. Yeah, Black Man. Oh, I didn't. Okay, Ken, I didn't know about that. But yeah, no, Black Man. I had to step away from that. Um, more what they say. I don't know. Spider Quake. That's a long list. That's a long list. That's a long list. I have a lot. I have a lot. Who is yours? We'll start off with you. Who is yours? Really, DC? I didn't get that vibe. Hmm. I don't see. I can't just pick one. I mean, you know, for DC, I would sit there and say Superman. For Marvel, it's a tough one because I want to go with Spider Man, but I also want to go with Iron Man, and I also want to go with Hawkeye. It's just it's too much of a long list. You know, it's too much of a long list. Yeah, Lisa, they are sort of friends. Spider Quick, I like all those characters. I like all those characters, and you know what's really great is that most people don't know about Daisy. Yes, Doctor. Yes, DC, Doctor Roth. Yes, Doctor Roth. Yeah, yes. Yes, by the quick, she definitely does. And it's not like she doesn't want. It's not like she doesn't want to go back into the Marvel scene anymore. But you know how divided it was back then. You know, when you had I forgot the other guy that was working on the TV stuff. But I'm glad it's under one umbrella now. Oh, 20, I hate when he wears. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's true, Karen. That's true. Sonny can't I mean Sonny, Robert, and Stone. That was the original trio. That was the original trio. But I don't know. I wanted to talk about that a little bit, but I'm a lot more calmer now than I was before when I was on this live. Oof, that, that still pissed me off. I mean, I know. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, I know that me, James, and whoever else whatever, we're gonna have different opinions. But you know, yeah, Jessica, they really do have a good relationship. But I don't understand how you can sit there and support somebody who treats people like dirt because they have more money, they're in a different status. To sit there and say that you like divas is basically sit there saying that you like people that treat other people like dirt. And I can't. And so I was like, you know what? Before I start arguing and being all negative, I was like, let me just take a step back because I couldn't do it. Spider-Quake. Well, Superman, Batman. If we're talking about like the DCEU, I would sit there and say Aquaman, Arrow, or Green Arrow. If we're talking about the TV stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, it's fine. I guess you're gonna you're gonna love Gotham Knights then, because they don't use like okay. DC says Sonny will be chasing someone else. Now, to clarify, are you talking about Sonny Corentos or Sonny Kiriakis? So you talking about Days? Or are you talking about um? What are you talking about? You talking about Days or GH? You know, Spider-Quake, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because Raven is still learning how to use her powers. Ravens is still learning how to use her powers. So if we're talking about that Raven, like if we were talking about like season one, maybe season two Raven, then yeah, I would sit there and say Daisy. But I feel like Raven can be almost as strong as the Scarlet Witch, and we know how the Scarlet Witch is. Oh, you talking about Days, son? Yeah. What do you mean, Sunny? But what do you mean, Sunny would be chasing someone else? Who else is he gonna chase? I don't know. I'm not. I'm not a fan of Sonny's character, to be honest. Like, why? Like yesterday, he was not there asking Allie about their threesome. I'm like, why do you care? Why do you care if Allie was having a threesome with Alex? What was the point of that? You know, me too, Kenya. I don't know if it's funny because I was sitting there and saying I don't know if he's marketable, but to be fair, Aquaman wasn't marketable either. But of course, I I love the new Aquaman movie. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said before, he's gonna run up hooking up with Leon. Yeah, no, me too, Black Mom, me too, me too. Um, and here's the thing. At the end of the day, it is pretty stupid. Don't get me wrong. I'm still pissed off about it, okay? But it is pretty dumb to sit there and argue with somebody in their live stream simply because they like somebody that they like somebody that you don't, you know? It is really stupid to sit there and get into a heated argument. And I felt like that's what I was going to do. So I was like, you know what? It's better to take a step back because I wouldn't want to be arguing with somebody in my chat. So yeah, Kenya, me too. I don't see why it wouldn't be good. You got Jason Momoa there, okay? I feel like I love Jason Momoa. I feel like he's gonna make it good, okay? He's going to make it good. So I'm not worried about Aquaman 2. I'm not. But yeah, Black Man. I just felt like it was a good idea just to take a step back. I sat there and I looked at that situation. I was like, bro, how are you gonna sit there and defend somebody? Yeah, Black Man. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I look at that. I wouldn't do something that I wouldn't want done to me in my whole chat, and I know I was going to bring a certain level of negativity to his live stream, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. I was like, you know what? I'll just talk about him on live stream. I'll just talk about him on live stream. I don't understand how you're going to sit there and defend somebody who treats people like dirt. I don't get that. This woman was going to sue another man for quote unquote wasting her time when his friend said that she was nothing but a gold digger and she wouldn't give back the ring. But you're gonna sit there and defend her. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop right now. I'm just gonna stop right now because next couple of words that are gonna come out of my mouth is going to be a couple of curse words. But I felt like I needed to get that off my chest. Oof. DC, what do you think that his definition of diva was? Spider quick, what show is this days? What do you mean? What do you mean? What show is this days? You mean like what network is days on, or like where are we going with this? I just oh god. I mean, even the word diva just pisses me off because at the end of the day, you are entitled to nothing. Is this days of yes, days of our lives? Yeah, yeah. Days is just short for days of our lives. Yes. Yeah, Blackmore. We see things. This is not them. The show is our days. What are you talking? I mean, Days of Our Lives. That's the name of the show. They just call it Days for short. DC. I mean somebody who comes across as very entitled, act like they should always get their way, treat other people like they're beneath them. That is the term that I think of when I think of diva. So I just don't understand how you can sit there and support someone who has this level of entitlement, you know, and okaying that, like that should just be normalized, you know. Mm. Like at the end of the day, you are entitled to nothing. You are entitled to nothing. So that whole, oh well, it's cool that they were divas and stuff like that. It's like no, it was not cool that they were divas. It's not cool that you treat somebody like they are beneath you. I don't know what. I'm doing it again. Doing it again. I'm trying to stop. You know what? It pissed me off. It pissed me off. But for I mean, DC, I did sit there and say that Mariah Carey sued somebody for quote unquote wasting their time. And he just said, "Oh, okay. Well, I just still support her because of yada 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 yada." And I'm just like, "What?" Like I tell you that she does it. I tell you that she does a terrible, despicable act, and you're sitting there talking about how you're still riding with her. Like what? No, no, no. I don't know on what planet do people actually feel that the word diva is supposed to be entitled. I mean, supposed to be empowerment because it doesn't come across as empowerment. It comes across as entitlement. Hence the name diva, which is why a lot of people don't want to work with quote unquote divas. you know, DC. Well, no, you could be right, and I'm glad I'm glad I did this stream now than if I would have did it right after, because I would have went off. 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 But you know what? Let's just not even go there. Let's just not even go there because we're gonna have disagreements about a lot of things. It's one of many things. It was just the one thing that I was like, I need to take a step back because I'm gonna say some things that um I just need to take a step back. But let's get back into the soaps. Let's get back into let's just get back into the soap because the more I think about it, the more pissed off I'm getting. But yeah, I didn't watch Days Day. I didn't get a chance to watch Days Day. I had a lot of internet issues that I was like it was just acting up. It was acting up like there was no tomorrow. And it sucked because the only thing I got the chance to watch so far was well, I got to catch up on Days, I got to catch up on YNR. Paris is still an idiot. Um what's good, Crystal Williams? What's good? How you doing? Yeah, Chris, yeah, Paris is still an idiot. Steffi, it seemed like Steffi yesterday. It seemed like Steffi and Hope was having a civilized conversation, and of course, Steffi, the idiot that she is, had to steer the conversation towards. So, what's going on with you and Thomas? I mean, you and Thomas been, you know. All right, Kenya. All right, thank you for joining. You have a great night, and you stay safe. Thank you, Blackmon. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Blackmon. Here's the thing. There's two reasons why I'm trying not to go off. Because most of the I don't know how many people here also watches James channel. So I don't want it to be where it's like people are feeling uncomfortable that I'm coming after their favorite creator. That's number one. Number two, I don't want it to be negative. You know, I don't want it to be negative. What's good, Samuel? What's good? How you doing, bro? Thank you for joining. What's your thoughts on YNR so far? It's funny too, because like I was sitting there watching YNR, I was sitting there thinking about you as far as the conversation between, well, the second conversation between Nate and Devon. Now, I want to know your thoughts on that. If you actually saw YNR, what's your thoughts on that? Because they seem like they had a okay, all right, cool, Samuel. What stories are you liking so far? What you thought of their second conversation between Devon and Nate? Because we always go back and forth. You're a Nate person, I'm a Devon person. So let me know what your thoughts are. Okay. Samuel still is keeping that same energy. I am loving it. I am loving it. Okay. All right. Keep that same energy. Like I said, do you see? I was like, Samuel's keeping that same energy. Samuel says Nate is right about Devon. Well, I mean, Devon did. He did accept that Nate was right about that part, about the Neil part. That did make sense. And you know what? To some extent, I do understand that he didn't want to give up. You know, he didn't want to sit there and betray the person, even though Devon was like, "Yo, listen, tell me who it is. This person's still coming after us. Tell me who it is." So I get it. Really, Jonathan? Really? I used to, oh God, I used to love that show. That's interesting. Oh, by the way, that's something else. So people have been wondering what's going on with Phyllis's character on GH. And she's on another show. She's on a Disney Plus show. Something the School of Benedicts or something. I think it's something about Benedicts. But she's on a Disney Plus show. And that's why she hasn't been on General Hospital. Samuel said that in all caps. So you know Samuel's serious. And he put the exclamation points just to make sure that you know we know that he's serious. Mm, exactly, Jesus. Exactly. That's what's that. I'm loving that energy. Really, Jonathan? Because I do remember that. I do remember that. That was oh wow. That was him. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. So many good memories. Samuel says, yes, DC, Elena ain't a ride or die chick. I mean, I personally think that Elena did the right thing, but, you know, to each his own. I feel like Elena was like, you know what, listen, I don't like this path that you're going in. On top of the fact that he had some girl that was there, you know, gassing his head up. And when she spoke about it to Nate, Nate tried to make it seem like she was the villain in that whole conversation. But yeah, no, it's definitely Elena that doesn't deserve Nate. Yeah, okay. That is funny. How do I? I'm gonna figure out how to actually un. Because I put Kevo as like a favorite thing up here, and now I don't know how to. You know what? It's a test. It's all a test. It's all good. We'll figure it out. We'll, as James like to say, we'll work it out. Work it out. Yeah, but no. Hold on, DC. How did Elena mess up Nate's career? Somebody want no, because we've been going on this for a half minute. That's a good question, Auto 20. I wouldn't be too surprised. Like I said, Phyllis is on another show from GH. How did Elena ruin Nate's career? Because I know Nate and Devon was fighting. I mean, DC, there's nothing wrong with ambition, but there's a fine line between ambition and hierarchy. Okay. I mean, no, I get that, DC, but how is that? I mean, yeah, Elena, what Elena did was wrong. Exactly, Lisa. I'm like, yo, listen, these are two grown men. Okay. These are two grown men are fighting over her. Now, yeah, granted, she did make a very poor choice, but yeah, I'm confused about that, Nikisha. Oh, what's good, Nikisha? Thank you for joining. Exactly, Lisa. That's what I'm sitting there saying. It's like you have two grown men sitting there fighting, and somehow we're gonna sit there and put it on her. That's like putting no. That's like sitting there saying with Brooklyn. Brooklyn caused Chase to sit there and punch Link and ended his career. No, that was a decision that Chase made. Yeah, Jonathan. They didn't treat that actress well. And then they had like some sort of substitute, like, but Jonathan, they're really bad when it comes towards that, as far as not utilizing characters. Yeah, but DC, I mean, if somebody's sitting there making bad decisions and you don't want to rock with that, and y'all have, and it was more than just the whole business thing, from what I understand. It was more than that. No, Samuel, you're right. Elena shouldn't have cheated on. She shouldn't have cheated. She absolutely shouldn't have cheated. But you're not going to sit there and put that on two grown men that, well, are supposed to be adults and are fighting over her. Like the stuff that happened with them, that's on them. You can't sit there and put that on her. Like, she didn't sit there and mind control those two. I mean, at some point, we got to sit there and take responsibility for our own actions. That's what it generally comes down to. Not, oh, well, if it wasn't for Elena doing this, that, and the third, and I would have made bad decisions. Like, really, bro? Really? Nah, bro. It's not. Lisa said Elena saw Nate wasn't happy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, at the end of the day, sometimes you got to do what's best for you, though. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy for a very long time with Nate, and she did try to stick it out. Y'all sit there acting like she just did, like it was just an easy, just like that, and she just left. She didn't just leave, but sometimes you got to do what's best for your own mental health. Is Elena at fault that Nate lost his job because he didn't want to lose her? Mm. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we're all going to sit there and like people, and yeah, no, DC, yeah, that was wrong. That was out of character. Hmm. I don't know, Sam. Sometimes, like I said, she wasn't happy. She wasn't happy for a very long time. She wasn't happy for a very long time. Granddad's Todd Manning is the greatest villain of all time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Like, it was wrong that I didn't even understand that. Like, why was she going to sit there and rat him out after she was okay with it for so long? That I will agree. That was stupid. Oh, Sammy, that's why Amani was a better fit for Nate. Amani, who has zero class, who goes after a man that's already spoken for, that was gassing his head up, and in a lot of ways turning him. Yes, Jonathan. He had some great villains back in the day. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that, DC. I agree with that. That was out of character. That I was sitting to say was out of character. Same as Amani with the black shield. Felt that character. You know, where the hell is Amani at? Since we're on that subject, where's Amani at? I guess that's another character that YNR felt like they didn't really need. Oh, this sucks. Crystal, I just said that. You just said what? I mean, if you did say something, I apologize. I'm still getting used to this new layout as far as like things kind of jumping around. But if you're saying, Chris, if you're meant to saying like what happened to Amani, then yeah, what happened to Amani? You haven't seen that chick in like I'm almost gonna sit there and say months at this point. Oh, okay, yeah. Where's Amani at? Start posting up some flyers. Oh, okay, Sammy. So you don't like you don't like that version or that actress? Oh wow. Okay, Sam. Wow. Stack says Elena's not that girl. She begged Nate several times, but she chose to let Monty and Vicky send him out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, Samuel. Interesting. 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 I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I'm really not surprised. I'm just not. That's the thing about these. If we're not going to sit there and really use them, they got to find other. They got to find other work, other jobs, and stuff like that. You can't just be holding these people. I don't want to sit there and say hostage, but you can't just be holding these people around. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested in DC. I always call Victoria the Ice Queen. I do. I call her the Ice Queen. And you still have this whole thing with Phyllis and Chelsea. I don't know what's going on with Chelsea. I think the actress is doing a great job. I mean, she's doing a great job as far as just playing up this, whole depression and everything like that. Like she's not wearing makeup. She looked like she hasn't slept in days. She is killing it. I will say that much. She is definitely killing it. Definitely, definitely, definitely killing it. Yeah, DC. Yeah, I definitely agree. 'Cause Victor. Really? DC, really? Okay. Yeah, no, see, yeah, the story with Chelsea's good. It's good. It's good. Um, I think that she needs counseling personally. I definitely think that she needs counseling because the way that she's going about this with this whole Johnny and Connor and everything like that, it's almost hard to watch. Really, DC? What was that like today or something? I mean, I know that Chloe got fired, and I know that um Sally got fired. Do you think Devon and Lily will hire Sally and Chloe as COOs? That'd be interesting. Thank you, Blackmon. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, no, if I don't know how many likes I actually have because I'm using StreamYard. But yeah, if you can hit the like button, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, Blackmon. Okay. Samuel says I kind of want Adam and Nate to end up being friends. Oh, Spider, we're talking about YNR now. Talking about YNR because I was getting very negative, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go back to the soaps. Let's just go back to the soaps. Really, Jonathan? Lisa Adam is not a Newman. Yeah. Well, kind of is. Victor is his father. Oh, okay, okay, DC. I don't know, Samuel. I don't know. I don't know if he's competent enough to actually be a villain. I really don't. Yeah, Crystal. I'm like, yo, she needs therapy because what she's doing right now is clearly not working. Did you answer the worst intro yesterday? No, I didn't Spider Quake, but honestly, tell you the truth, I would say GH. I would actually sit there and say GH is probably the worst intro. Maybe Days. Maybe Days is no Days and then GH. So fun fact: Bill's sidekick Justin on B&B is Nate, Lily, and Devon's cousin. Hmm. Oh, okay, okay. All right, thank you, Jonathan. Okay, okay. I was wondering. That's what I want to. Okay, all right, cool. Because sometimes I'll sit there and read it, and I won't read it right, or I'll read something and then like double C is in the chat. Oh, okay. All right, double C. Yeah, I haven't. I've only been watching it for a little bit. It's hard to get a good read on Adam. Like with certain characters, you just kind of you see it. Like Nick, he's like very the silent, strong type. Victoria is very bossy, uh, very bossy. I'm not gonna say that word, the D word that I don't like. No, DC, I haven't. And by Justin, you mean Justin Hartley? Oh no, never mind. No, no, I haven't. Really, Black Mon? Okay. I don't know. I'd sit there and check out different intros. I have to sit there and check out the different intros. Yeah, DC. From that, I mean, well, I understand, like him and Victor were like rivals for a very long time. Yeah, Jonathan, he seems like he's not. Oh, even Nikki was like, "Oh, well, you can just give up on him for now." You know what, Samuel? That I can 100% agree with. But you know what, Samuel? It seemed like Victoria never liked the South. I don't know why, but she never seemed like she liked the South. She never seemed like she liked the Sally. And it just seems so kind of petty that she's firing her. I'm like, really, boo? Really? Seems petty. Seems petty. I mean, hell, she was at a point, she was like, yo, listen, I don't even care if it's somebody else. She just did not want Sally to be at that job. What's worse, YNR or B&B? Spider Quake, you mean like intro? If we're talking about intro, I would say because I actually tell you the truth, Spider Quake, I love the intro towards B&B. Oh, Sammy, you're not liking B&B right now. Okay, what do you not like about it? I mean, I know it's kind of a dumb question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Oh, at least she hurt Summer. Okay. Oh, okay, well, maybe maybe it's not so dumb. Yeah, do you see? I'm not a fan of the whole Phyllis and Ashley and Nikki. Like, it's just so stupid. Sammy, what's the worst soap opera of all time? Hmm, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to answer that. It's exactly, Nikisha. Exactly. I'm like, yo, y'all just like really? Like, I'm pretty sure there's movements against that. Spiderquake. Shit. Oh, so much for that being monetized. Or what's the worst? I'll talk about shows. I don't know. I like both of them. I like both of them, so it's hard to sit there and say what's the worst one. Nikisha, I wouldn't I wouldn't be mad at her. DC, what do you mean Sally got with the wrong Newman? Nick would never let that. She did get with Nick. You had to explain that to me. Yeah, Sammy, I agree. I agree with that. Oh, Sammy, I'm not gonna hate you. I didn't watch All My Children. I mean, Lisa, what do you think? Well, she is Phyllis, so she probably will go over the top. Valerie's in the chat. Was good. Valerie loves All My Children. Black One loves All My Children. DC, you do realize the sentence when you started off by saying that Nick may be a cheater. that's that's definitely not Shakira, no, I didn't get a chance to watch Days yet, but I'm gonna watch it tonight though. I'm gonna try to do a review on it if I can. Yeah, Nikisha, especially since they are kidnapping a woman just to be with a man. Like it seems so beneath her, and I it really does. Yeah. Well, DC, are you talking about because of Chelsea? Are you saying that they're inconvenienced because of Chelsea? Have you seen how Chelsea's been acting lately? Yeah, Sammy, I'll take your word on that one. Let's fight it quick. You like Kiki? Which Kiki? Or which actress that played Kiki? Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, do you see? It's hard for me to sit there and give a pass towards cheating, no matter what the situation is. But I do understand that. Really, Jonathan. Well, I'm gonna watch it tonight and see. Yeah, yeah, Stacks. I do agree with that. I mean, yeah, uh, but Chelsea has been going off the water. You know, Chelsea's been doing things that I understand why Adam was upset. The fact that he was actually nice to her that one time he went to the hotel and she forgot to be taking pictures and stuff like that, I give Adam a lot of credit. Oh, okay, okay, Spike, quick, okay. You're right. You kind of came into it late. Okay, I got you. Nice, double C, nice. Do you still have them? Let me know. These double C. Let me know if you still have them. DC, that's what I heard. I still gotta watch it today, but that's what I heard though. Okay, Spider Quick. Okay. I keep forgetting that you're at a different age. You haven't been watching it for that long, so it takes me a little bit. Yeah, I can see that, Samuel. I can see that. Yeah, Shakira. Le- Abe called Leo a jackass. Oh, okay, all right, Johnson. Yeah, I gotta watch it today. I felt bad. Okay, Spider Quick says I felt bad for Abe. I think I watched no review from Bob TV on that episode. I don't think he didn't feel bad. Really? If you can find that, email me that review. I'll check it out. Yeah, Sammy. I mean, wasn't I felt like he had a lot of Jason qualities a little bit, at least the way he was dressed, like black jacket and the motorcycle. But I could be wrong, Samuel. Yeah, I get that, DC. Yes, Spider Quick, I did too. Valley, I heard about that. I heard about that. I didn't finish watching it, but I heard there was a lot of sleeping around. Really should have watched her. Okay, Lisa. Jonathan, I agree with that. I agree with that. Stack says Tucker knows it's Vicky. Oh, okay, double C. Well, if you want to, I would love to sit and see the pictures. If you want to email me it, if you can. My email is in the about section, so I'll definitely love to take a look at them. Hmm. All right, Spider Quick. I mean, like I said, if you can find that review, because I know it was an old review, but if you can find it, um, send it to my email and I'll take a look at it. I always love sitting there watching no reviews. Wow, do you see that? That's I'm not. That sounds like a crazy story though from back in the day. That sounds like an insane, crazy story from back in the day. My goodness. One would know if Nate takes CEO job of New Media. Spidey Quick says, I also want to see Ava and Sam sing. You mean like from back in the day? Yeah, Jonathan. But I think DC is talking about a story from like I don't know a couple of years ago. Yeah, Jonathan. It seems like DC's talking about some stories that was happening like way, way, way back. Oh, from Julie. Oh, okay, Spider Quick. Okay. Yeah, Julie was a great character. Julian was a great character, and it's a shame what they reduced him down to before the end of his tenure. Because there was a point where Cyrus was practically schooling him in his bar, and I remember I think it was something about consequences or something. It's not they're trying to decide which one I should have. This, yeah, it's by the way, but you know how Sam is though. Hmm. Okay, DC. That's so good. That is so good. Yeah, that's true, Spider Quake. You would actually, honestly, tell you bring up a good point because they are related. But when was the last time that Ava actually saw Danny, Scout, spent any time with them, asked about them? What's good, Apple? Thank you for joining. Jonathan, I agree with that. Yes, DC, yes, I love the chocolate. And don't get me wrong, that other ice cream was okay. It was good. It was a nice little, it was a nice little distraction, but yeah, DC. That's literally like what I was meant to talk about with Spider Quick. I was like, she doesn't talk about ever actually seeing her nieces or nephews and stuff. Not once. And it is very odd. Now that I think about that. You know, I was. was on Instagram today, and there was a lot of people because I was on a soap page or whatever. There was a lot of people that was agreeing with Georgie as far as Austin is concerned. And I had to sit there and save it because I was going to go back and I was going to really tear these people a new one. I was so going to tear these people a new one. I don't know, DC. You know how Sam is. You know how Sam is. Sam is sort of like Carly. You can just see that they don't really. There's a reason why Sam and Carly don't really have a lot of men. I mean, have a lot of female friends. I mean, exactly, Spider. Exactly, Spider Quake. Exactly. Um, people are sitting there really cheering on George, like, yeah, yeah, George, you're right. You're right to be sitting there acting that way towards him. Yeah, Austin is all yucky and stuff. And I'm just like, these are grown ass adults that are sitting there giving this child a pass for being rude. I'm like, yo, listen, I don't even care if people don't like Austin. Okay. The fact that she was acting like that, I'm like, Maxie, you need to sit there and step up your game when it comes towards being a parent, because that is absolutely ridiculous. And I guess just sit there reading some of these comments, I was just like, are y'all people done lost y'all damn minds? Y'all people done seriously lost y'all damn minds. I, I don't know. But yeah, DC, Jakaris was good. Yes. I'm definitely gonna sit there and I'm definitely gonna sit there and check it out. I'm definitely gonna sit there and check out your thing on Twitter. I'm very excited. Jakaris, every time that you're here, you are on time to the party. Yes, Apple. I'm like Maxie. I don't know how Spinelli is, but Maxie is she definitely needs to sit there and step up her game. Crystal Austin gives off bad vibes. Yeah, I mean definitely he's lying about something. Yes, Spiderquake. Yeah, I agree with that. There was no need for that. How do you feel about the Johnny character on Days? Um, Jakar, I mean, he's okay. He's okay. He's interesting enough. You know, he's interesting enough. So I'm cool with him. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I've actually always, I never disliked him. I always felt like he was a decent character. All right, Jonathan, you have a great night, Jonathan. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm probably gonna sit there and head out in a little bit too, because I want to finish watching GH in at least days. Yeah, Jakaris, I mean, Ali, I don't know how many people actually like Ali. And if you like Ali, please tell me why. If anyone in this chat, and when I say Ali, I mean Ali from Days of Our Lives, because clearly there's a lot of double sets going on. So if you actually like Ali from Days of Our Lives, please tell me why. Yes, Sam. I should. Yes, a lot of people were saying that on Instagram as well. A lot. Samuel, do you know what happened to the actress that played Georgie on General Hospital? Because I've been trying to look up certain people. I've been trying to look up the actress that played Georgie. I've been trying to look up the actress that played Natalie on One Like Live. And I want to see what they're doing. I want to see what they're up to. I really want to see what they're up to at this point. Probably I miss Georgie. Yeah, she was a good character. It was a little kind of weird that they killed her off, but maybe she wanted to leave. I do wonder what they're doing now. Exactly, Double C. Exactly. I'm like, yo, you want to sit there and check her? You know what? At this point, Double C, the fact that she was so, oh, Melissa Archer, thank you, Daisy Flower. Yeah, the fact that she was so brazen to act like that in the first place was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Samuel, I can't with Ali. I can't. She just comes across as very, very ditzy and just, ugh. Yes, Melissa Archer. Yeah, Samuel, that's a really good question. I gotta sit there and look her up. Thank you, Double C. Thank you, and thank you for abbreviating it. Thank you for abbreviating it. But yeah, I can't. I didn't like her from day one. I give her props when it's necessary, but for the most part, I can't deal with her. You know, like she just comes across as just stupid and vapid. And even Chanel in the beginning, I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand Chanel in the beginning. But I felt like when the new actress that took over, I don't know what it is, but they toned her down significant. They toned her down a lot. Or at least you like the character Ali. So Lisa, um, why do you like the character Ali from Days of Our Lives? Really, Daisy Flower? How is well? Okay, here's the thing, Daisy. I can see Trina being I can see Trina being a hypocrite um in a way, but Josh is much more of a hypocrite though, because Josh used to sit there and love Uncle Sonny this, Uncle Sonny that. The minute that um the minute that Sonny cheated on Carly, then she had this whole big campaign about how Sonny is not honorable and this, that, and the third. So, but I understand where you're coming from, Daisy Flower. Though I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. Maybe it has a lot to do with a race thing. You know, because let's be honest, Daisy Flower. If somebody calls Trina anything, you know how people are gonna sit there and look at them. Exactly, Samuel. She was. Yeah, Richard. No, I mean Josh is definitely worse. Did you follow Trina is lying to herself and everyone about Rory? What do you mean that she's lying about Rory? How was Daisy Fly? How was Trina lying about Rory? I'm genuinely curious. I really want to hear that answer. I'm also sitting there waiting for Lisa to sit there and tell me why she likes Allie. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you like her, you like her. I want to hear some positivity about why you like Allie, because she is into him. Spider Quake, Josh and Drew can get the hook. Hmm. Okay, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Okay, all right. That she's into him. What? I don't understand, Daisy Fly. Yes, I mean, I don't get it. Daisy Fly said Trina is lying to herself and everyone about Rory. That she's into him. How is? I'm not getting it. Okay, I get that. Okay. Yeah, Samuel. Yes. Oh, that she's not. Oh, Daisy Fly, that she's not into Aurora. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't sit there and say as being a hypocrite, but yeah. I mean, Daisy Fly. That's. Hmm. Yeah, Jakaris, I heard about that. I didn't finish watching it yet, but I heard about that. I mean, Daisy Fly. That's a crappy move to him. That's not exactly being a hypocrite, but that is being really crappy to Rory though. Yeah, Spider Quake, she does. I'm like, if she was honest, if she was honest, but again, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about Trina, and granted, that's just my little bit of a guess. Um, Jakaris, I'm actually enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it a lot. I am. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I plan on doing a lot of things. With StreamYard, maybe getting some other people to join, as far as like maybe DC or some other people, Brock TV. So we're gonna work it out, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Lisa, she is. Yes, by the quick, Morgan was bipolar. Oh, Jakaris, why you don't like Rory? Or is it because of what happened, say, in today's episode that I didn't watch yet? Let me know. Talk to me. Hmm. Really, Jakaris, what is about the actor that you don't like? Valerie just says LOL. By the quick, that's how I feel about Drew. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the actor said some tweets that was bad, and he said them a long time ago, from what I understand. I don't know what the tweets were, but I know they weren't good. So I don't know if um that's why you don't like or you don't like the actor. Hmm. Okay, Nikisha. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna take your word for that. But also didn't finish watching it either. So oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, no, Jakarta. I heard he was saying okay, all right, yeah, Valley. I knew that he said some stuff a while back. Lisa said maybe because he's older. Hmm. I need some context with that one. Maybe because he's older. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I've heard that he said some stuff back in the day, or some tweets a long time ago, and it's I don't know. Whenever I think of that, I think of the actor Hartley Sawyer. I think it's all the above. He's in his 30s. I I guess. I don't know. I just I know a lot of people had a problem. Like they found out about these tweets and they got all angry and stuff. And this, oh, okay, Lisa, okay. Like I mean, I get it, but I don't know. Again, I look at the Hartley Sawyer scene. I look at the Hartley Sawyer thing, and he said some really terrible tweets like years ago. Then they fired him, and I'm like, what? I don't know. Nikisha says yes. It all rubs me the wrong way. Okay. Well, I mean, she's over 18. I know. I mean, I know it bothers some people, but yeah, Spider-Quake. I mean, that's the thing. Like, people say some really terrible things, and then like, hopefully they do learn from it. But for me, it's hard for me to get upset with stuff that happened years ago, like tweets and comments and stuff like that that happened years ago. You know, Lisa. In all honesty, I wouldn't want to recast Rory. If he changed, like if he's a different person now, I wouldn't want them to recast him. I wouldn't want them to recast him because it's one of those things where it's like people have said things years ago, and then you want to sit there and cancel him for stuff that even if he's a changed person now, people want to cancel him for like years ago. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Daisy Flaw says Dex is 25 and Joss is 19. Yeah, but again, she's over 18. That's legal. That may make some people feel uncomfortable, and I get that. But for me personally, I'm like, if you're as long as you're over the age of 18, you know. Oh, okay, Nikisha. Okay, all right. Well, then that I can agree with. That I can agree with. If people don't like his acting, then I can agree with that. Daisy Flaw says, I don't mind it. You don't mind what? His acting or the stuff that he said back then? Double C says Twitter's the worst thing that's happened. I don't know, Double C. I feel like it's people. I feel like it's people. People can turn anything into a bad platform if there's enough of them. That's the same thing with YouTube. You know how many terrible people that are on YouTube that make the platform really bad in general? Trust me, there's a very dark side to YouTube. Apple, I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe Lisa, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point we all know that Josh is going to hook up with Dax. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. It really is. It's a matter of when. Yeah, me too. Daisy Flower. But I feel like that just about a lot of these stories on GH. You know, I really do. Uh-huh. But yeah, I just like I said, Double C. There's some really terrible people that in a lot of ways make. I don't want to sit there and say it makes this platform bad, but it doesn't make it good. Okay, it's not a good look. Now I'm going to throw out a name, and well, I know most people probably may not know him, but if you know Kevin, well, not Kevin Samuels. I can't say Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels passed away. But there's another guy called Minister Jab, and I'm going to be honest, he is probably among the. Hmm, he's up there among the worst people on this platform. Daisy Flower says Twitter is a dark place. Hmm, I don't know, Daisy Flower. I think it's the people. I don't think it's Twitter. You can say the same thing about Instagram or Facebook. Oh, that'd be interesting, Lisa. I mean, maybe Cam will be with Trina. Yeah, me too, Nikisha. Me too. Me too. I think it. Me too. Well, Spike Quick says Spencer can die. Okay. Do you think Elon will? Hmm. Probably not, Victoria. Probably not. I mean, Twitter. Twitter is a. I always say Twitter's the Wild West. Okay. Twitter's the Wild West, and it will always be the Wild West. Daisy Flaw says, I don't want Emma back. The team group is too clean. In case your Dark Prince Rising. Yes. Lisa says, Cam and Spencer fighting over Trina. Huh? She is pretty. Wow, okay, Spider Quake. It seems like you got a list. Who do you want at Thanos first? Well, I mean, Daisy Flaw, they do have, well, they had Esme. So I don't know what other bad girl that would actually come in there. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Spider Quick. I know you don't like Drew. Name me three others. I want to see your list. Name me three others. Yeah, Lisa, but if they do bring back Emma, they need to take somebody else off the show. Like they need to take somebody else off the show. Lady Flair says Esme is not a factor. No, but she was a factor at one point, though. Hmm, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right, Victoria. I like new Trina more than I like the old Trina personally. I really do. That is true. That is true, Nikisha. That is true. I mean, and granted, I don't think this is anything on the actress. Um, but I do like the fact that the new Trina smiles a lot more than the old one. Daisy Plus said Drew is what a leading lady on the show. He isn't going anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Double C. That dude is hella toxic and racist and super racist and very degrading towards towards women of color, but specifically towards black women. specifically towards black women. I'm glad you do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Valley. I mean, I have nothing against the old Trina, but I just like the fact that the new one, she smiles more. Yeah, Nikisha, it was definitely a sight. Right, correct says Spencer, Nicholas, Cody, Victor, Dante, Michael, and Brooke. Wow. So, Spider Quick, who exactly do you like again? Name me three characters that you do like. That would be interesting, Daisy Flower. You know, Nikisha, I don't know why, but I feel like it could be. What if it's Spencer's? What if that child is Spencer's? Valerie says Esme's. Esme. Wait, what if it's Spencer's? Yeah, exactly, Nikki. Exactly. That's what I'm like. Talking about it's Nicholas's and let's think about how fast she got that baby bump. Lisa says no way it's Spencer's. But you gotta sit there and think about that though. Like Ava, I mean, they slept together. It wasn't that long ago. Spider Quake says Ava, Sunny, Nina, Jason, Maxie, Britt, Sam, Laura, Lulu. Okay, Spider Quake, name characters that are actually still on the show. Yeah, they fly they haven't had sex in months. Yeah, but I feel like it's too close together though. I feel like it's too close together for the timing with Nicholas. Nikisha says I rebuked him. Lisa says I hope this was some random guy. Hey, listen, to each his own. To each his own, Daisy Flower. I'm not a huge fan of Nina, but I understand why people do like her. Hippie is in the chat. What's good? How are you doing tonight? Daisy Flower says Nina can get the hook. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can probably get the hook if we're going to be honest. Nikisha says Nicholas is the father. I mean, granted, that would be his punishment to be tied to Esme for his foolery. Okay, I know that's not a word, but his foolishness. Ooh, okay, Lisa. I mean, that could be a possibility. I mean, they did kiss, even though she like wiped her mouth off. But then again, I'm like, yo, listen, if she couldn't even kiss that man, I doubt. I don't know. Maybe she went to General Hospital and got like a sperm thing or something. Because yeah, they are doing good on Peacock. They're doing very good on Peacock. And you gotta sit there and wonder, if they're doing good on Peacock and other networks noticing it, just saying. Hippie says I like Ava, Spencer, and Dante. Okay. I agree with all those choices. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Richard. That's definitely true. Hey, I'm just Keisha. Daisy Flower says the baby is next. Seems like everyone wants that baby to be next. Spider Quick says, I like Peter. I don't know why. Yeah, I used to like Peter also. Spider Quick. Exactly, Lisa. I'm just saying, I feel like that's not out the possibilities. I gotta find out how do I get. I'm gonna figure that out towards the end. Yeah, no, but it's very quick. I actually like Peter. Lisa says Esme could have impregnated herself. You mean by like going to a sperm bank, right? Because that's the only way. Unless you think that she's an alien, that's the only way I can see that working. Victoria, why do you think it's common for her? I'm curious about that. Hippie says my favorite Mean Girls Esme. Yeah, she definitely. Daisy Flowers says James Lottie rebukes the character of Peter. Okay, good for James. James also feels that being a diva is somehow acceptable as a character trait. Like treating people god awful is something that it deserves to be praised. So I don't know what you want to make of that. Daisy Flower says I like Ava. I like Peter when he tries to kill Nina. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Victoria. I can see that. That is true, Victoria. That's true. Yeah, I agree with that, Nikisha. I don't know, Jakaris. I didn't see Days yet. I didn't see Days yet. I got. Once I finish watching GH, I'm gonna watch Days. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do a review on GH tonight, though. Yeah, Nikisha, but I don't. To be fair, I don't know, Nikisha. I don't know if that was the reason that the baby died, though. If I'm gonna be honest, I can't be sure, but I don't feel like that was the reason, though. Oh wow. Well, one Lisa, no, I didn't watch Passion, but okay, that's interesting. Yeah, happy, and I agree with that. Yeah, Nikisha, but does the baby deserve that though? That's the question. I get that Esme deserves that, but does the baby deserves that? Well, yeah, no, happy, not too many, but it needs to be. You're right. It does need to be a certain balance, though. I mean, I don't know, Dave. Well, I do understand where you're coming from because she did hide his pills, but it's one of those things. I don't know, him jumping in the car, um, Olivia blowing up the car, that stuff is kind of debatable with me. Uh, well, Nikisha, I agree with the first thing, but Nikisha, you just said that you don't care about that baby. Are you sure about that? I only question that because I feel like that's not a statement that I can see you making. Yeah, but the Nikisha, the baby isn't innocent though. And also, I don't want to sit there and throw this out there, but you did say that you are a mother, so I can't understand how. Help me understand that. Like seriously, help me explain that. You can't blame the mom. You can't blame the child for what the mom does. Because I feel like they will. I feel like they will. I can see Wendy looking at Johnny a certain way. Yeah, Lisa. I felt like they probably just skipped over that. Oh, okay. Okay, Nikisha, all right. Because I was. Then it just keeps ringing. Hmm, that is true. Really, Daisy Flower? Okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about Carly always giving her the smoke though. I just no. I feel like there's so many other different factors, and I mean that I don't know. I don't know. I can't fully agree with that. Hippie, you miss Brando. Okay, I respect that. Yeah, Victoria, I don't exactly like. I like milk with cereal, but just not milk. But Hippie, I do agree with the first part. The Sasha storyline was heartbreaking, but it's hard for me to miss Brando because he didn't wind up doing much at the end. Like he really didn't. He was Sasha's crutch. He didn't really bring anything to the show. Erica, Susan, Susan, and Dave. Okay, all right, Kenshin. Yeah, in the case of they are, they definitely are. Um, the process are like Carly, Josh, Lucy, and Bobby. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just it's hard for me to sit there and miss Brando. Like he didn't really bring much to the table. So Shakara says, "Who's your top least favorite characters?" I don't. I would. You know what? I'm not too sure. I would have to think about that, but I will let you know tomorrow. Because I feel like I actually have to give that a bit of thought. Yeah, Jakaris, I'm not either. I'm not either. He didn't do anything towards the end. Yeah, Nikisha, this is why I rock with you, Nikisha. They wasted him. They didn't do anything for his character towards the end. Daisy Flaw says I like a lot of characters. Yeah, me too. They wasted him. There was one like, Brando and Sasha got so boring that they added Gladys into the mix just to spice it up. Just to spice this stuff up, they added Brando into the mix. I mean, they added Gladys into the mix. The fact that they actually had to put a third character just to try to get this whole thing to work told me just exactly how irrelevant Brando was. It was irrelevant. And he was a waste. If he would have been doing stuff like with the main characters, like with Sunny and stuff, then I would have been disappointed. But no, there was a waste. It was an absolute utter waste. Exactly, Victoria. Would have been better off working with Sunny. Yeah, they could have. They 100% could have written so much better for um Brandon Acacia. Again, I go back to the bar scene. I go back to when Charlie was getting robbed and Brando came in there and he helped Sonny save the day. And Sasha started crying like, "Oh, you don't do anything like that ever again." I'm like, you might as well kill off this character at this point. Yeah, yeah, Clark, same. I, and if you watch my review, so you know exactly. I'm just like, yo, you would think that 1 hour would have been enough for ADA, but nope. Hippie, I used to do that sometimes. I used to sit there and watch a lot of old scenes, but then I just time escapes me. Ooh, okay, Kenshin, you got Blair, Todd, Dorian, Renee, Clint, Vicky. Asa, yes, Asa, Natalie, Jessica, Bo, Nora, and David Vickers. I am loving your list, Kenshin. I am loving your list. Exactly, Victoria. He was. He was. That was a that was a great show. Oh, Vicky's Vicky's last husband is on A Million Little Things. I can't remember what his character was called, but he's on A Million Little Things stuff. I think he was on another show called American Girl or something. Yeah, Nikisha Day was funny. I can't remember. I can't remember. I got characters on GH, Sunny, Carly, Luke, Laura, the old Robert, Anna, and Uncle Victor, and Ava. Not Ava. Okay, I don't know who that is. Um, I can't remember the actor that played Vicky's boyfriend. I mean Vicky's husband. Then he died because I think the actor wanted to leave. But yeah, I do remember that. Whenever I get a chance to watch many little things, I'm always sitting there being like, oh, yeah, that guy used to be from More Like to Live. And then he was on another show from ABC Family that I can't remember. And I think it's Ben. Yes, yes, Victoria. Yes, Ben. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, he's on a million little things now. Yes, yes, he is. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna sit there and end the stream right now because I still gotta watch. I still gotta catch up to two soap operas before I go to sleep, and I gotta be up at the early crack of dawn in the morning. Um, Nice little lovely 6 a.m. shift. But um, I don't know. I'm gonna try to come back on tomorrow and do another live stream tomorrow, depending if everything goes well. I forgot about the original Jason, Monica, Alan, Lila, and Ella. Yes, yes. Victoria, is that a buy wave or something? But yeah. Oh, you loved Sarah Brown and the curly car. Yeah, Victoria. Listen, Sarah Brown. I go way back with Sarah Brown, and I mean like VR Troopers. Okay, all right, yeah, that's what I was wondering what that was. Okay, but yeah, if you know, oh, Jakar, who's your favorite Carly on GH? See, it's so weird that they put like I look down sometimes and they. Hmm. This is why I got to kind of switch around from this to the other one. Um, I don't know, Jakar. I would sit there and say maybe Tamara and Laura Wright are my favorites. But yeah, thank you, Victoria. So yes, you have a good night. I'm gonna end the stream. So tonight, I don't know if I'm gonna come on tomorrow. It depends on how my internet's working. So, but I will post, let people know if I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna try to do a little bit early if I do, but I will let people know. But I do want to thank everyone for showing up tonight, for coming on the stream tonight. Because I don't know how many people actually got the notification, but apparently a lot of people did. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for listening to me rant. Daisy Flower says, I love Carly 1, 2, and 4. Ben. Yes, you have a good night, Jakiras. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yep, Daisy Flower Ben. Yes, that's who the character was. He's on a million little things. But yeah. So thank you, Jakaras. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Kenshin. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, DC. Thank you, Krista Williams. Thank you for joining. You have a good night. Nikisha, you have a good night. Valerie, you have a good night. Clark, you have a good night. Jessica, I don't know if you're still on here, but you have a good night as well. Thank you for joining. Alicia, thank you for joining. Kevo, thank you for joining. Spiderquake, thank you for joining. Samuel, thank you for joining. I think Hill's on here also, so thank you for joining. Valerie, thank you for joining. Yes, Daisy Flight, yes, it was called The Secret Life of American. Seriously? It was called it. Well, I'm glad that you actually showed up. I'm glad that you actually came in. Daisy Fly, you have a great night. Spider Quick, you have a great night. Hippie, yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And yes, I'm still watching the Merry Little Thing, so I'm almost caught up. I'm on the fourth season, so yeah, thank you for joining, Hippie. I appreciate it. You know, I also stayed a little bit longer because I know you came in a little bit later on, and I didn't want to sit there and just like leave just as you was coming on here. So thank you for joining. And I want to thank everyone for joining. Be safe, everyone. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for just being here. Oh, really, Double C? Okay. Yes, Sarah Brown was VR Troopers. Yes, I heard about that. Jonathan was telling me about that. Have a good night, Jonathan. I heard say good night to him, but yeah. Yeah, I heard about that Double C. It's I may have to sit there and check it out. I might have to sit there and check it out. I might have to do that. But you have a great night, Double C. Thank you for joining. Stay safe. Be safe, everyone. And I look forward to seeing each and every single one of y'all back for another live stream. And until then, stay safe. I'm gonna figure this out. This is just. Have a good night, Richard. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you joining. You have a great and safe night. And this was good. So yeah, stay safe, everyone. And I will see everyone in the next video, videos, live stream.